What's good, guys? Welcome back to Juan's Wildlife. I am here with another episode. I am actually here at a house of a reptile collector who I met at at one of the reptile expos back in Taylor, Michigan a few months back. So I want to see his collection and get some close-up view of his exotic animals. Stay tuned, and please do me a favor, if you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button and let's go in and see what he has. Okay? All right, stay tuned.
My first snake I ever got. That's what got me into snakes.
And this is how big they get?
Yeah, well, okay, so boa constrictors are very variable in size.
Okay.
There's a female, and a pretty small female. She's probably only like 5.5 feet long.
Wow. Okay.
But she could be, some of her species gets up to 12, 15 feet long.
Okay.
And then they're very, very large animals.
Okay.
And it really depends on where they're from. It's like almost entirely dependent on their size.
Wow. So you say you're gonna breed this one as well, or
No, that's just a pet.
just a pet? Okay.
It's just a pet regular boa. This is a full-grown reticulated python.
Really?
Yes. 4.5 years old.
I thought they get like, so they don't reach.
No, this is the biggest snake in the world.
Oh, this
is a pure super dwarf.
Oh,
and
it's a dwarf.
There's these little islands below Indonesia, right?
Okay.
And in Thailand, all that, where they're only like 2-mile wide islands. So retics branched off and evolved differently on these islands. So they eat more than the Burmese python.
Higher metabolism. This is a dwarf.
Pure super dwarf. This is a $4,000 snake right here.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's just because a normal retic, $120. You know, $125.
Yeah.
This is a $4,000 snake because of the size. And so obviously it's a male, so I'm breeding them down into smaller things. So then let's move on to my phantom over here. Very, very nice.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna get your fence on you at all. She's a little bit of a pain to get out, but there she goes. So her colors are just phenomenal. And if you take a flashlight out, put it on them, you get this crazy iridescent, right? You can hold it, yeah, look at it, hold it under here. And this is how you get the colors.
Oh wow. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, she's a real pretty one. Kind of hold her a little bit. They're famously hard to photograph. They're easier to videotape.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
So so you can just move around if you want to.
I'll get you a picture of how big she really is. Oh yeah, see, she's not small. Her tank's a little bit too small right now, for sure. So
nice.
We're gonna get him out later.
Okay.
So that's a cobra. Guy right here. This is the smallest golden child cow retic in the world. This is the only one too. The only one of his percents. So he is 34.5% Calitoa,
okay.
I think, or 37.
Okay.
Yeah, 37, like, and 12.5% Jampeo. So he is the smallest golden child cow on the planet. And what's cool about this breeding is when I put him to her, I make even smaller ones.
Oh wow!
And
they get smaller.
Well, the higher percent, the smaller. So you put an 80% to a 30%, you're getting like 56% or whatever, you know.
So question: what is the eyes of the hatchlings coming out looking just like this versus this one?
So it's about a 1 in 16 chance of this exact one.
Okay.
But the chances of me getting a cow. So this is like a golden child cow, right? What regular cows are is they have these big yellow stripes on them.
Okay.
And golden childs are a lot more valuable because they're a lot cleaner of an animal. They just look here. Look at them over here in this light.
Oh no, okay.
Some good. Yeah, plus he's super nice. Super nice. He scratched his head a little bit, but it's okay.
That's beautiful snake.
Yeah, he's my boy. Like, he's my boy.
So do you get a lot of your snakes from breeders too?
Only from breeders.
Oh yeah, pretty much. 'Cause you can't buy them in the.
I mean, you can buy these at reptile shows.
Okay.
But something like this, I'm online all the time. Somebody that doesn't know what they have. I got it from a berm guy who traded like a really nice berm for it. Put it up for sale for like $3,500.
Right.
I hit him up immediately.
Okay.
I'm like, bro, we're making this happen. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking sell my car for this. I didn't, but
right.
I managed to get it for like $3,500, and I have turned down $15,000 offers. It's turned like straight up like no way, no way. Like not even like. It was just like, because I can make.
I'm about to say you can make so much more.
So when if I make a 30 clutch of those guys, I mean, it's just going to be an amazing time. And the white and the blacks on him are normally he's not speckled like that, but that's dirt. And the whites and the blacks are just absolutely incredible on him.
He's a beautiful snake.
He's. I think this is the prettiest snake.
So
in the
this,
world.
so was he was actually bred like this?
Well, when they come out all white.
Oh, really?
And so they'll be all white for a golden child and all white with a yellow stripe, and then the spots come in later.
Okay.
So they're born looking like a all white snake, and also. These are part phantom. This is a phantom orange ghost stripe.
Okay.
Looks like this, right?
Uh-huh.
This is also a phantom. So when I put these guys together, I'll make what's called a super phantom.
Super phantom. Okay.
And that's all white, blank white, whole life, blue eyes, white snake.
Oh, really?
Yes. And those I'm be making the smallest ones in the world of those too. So I'll have the smallest cows, golden child cows, and super phantoms ever made, all in that one clutch. If I pull it all off.
So you're gonna breed this one with this one?
Yep, and I could pull off making the all whites,
that's gonna be neat.
cow stripe, and then I'll make oh my god, I'll freak out. But
what's the after breeding? What's the process like after? How long do it take for them to land?
So you pair them, right? Let's say you get to pregnant.
Okay.
82 days of gestation.
Okay.
And then about 82 or 83 days of being in the incubator.
Okay. Okay.
And so on like the 82nd day, you go out there and what you do is you pip the eggs.
Okay.
And you cut them open a little bit.
Okay.
And you kind of you look for signs of trying to get out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you take a razor blade, cut them up, make sure all of the umbilical cords are not wrapped around any of their necks and stuff. And if they are, pull them out, cut them out. And then you just kind of cut them open and take all the snakes out, and they're all fine.
So if you take a razor blade and cut the egg, it doesn't affect the. Oh wow!
You just got to be light and gentle with it.
Okay, but they'll still develop with no problem.
Oh no, it's actually a much better survival rate because they have to get themselves out the egg the other way, and that causes death a lot because of the umbilical cords. So they get tangled in their own stuff. Yeah, he is just.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's something I did not know.
Special about her, just. This girl I like, she gave her to me. Really pretty though. Really gorgeous animal. Oh, the cobra turned around to look at us. I'd like to kill you with the bison.
Okay.
Just to give you a heads up.
I got a long arm, so I'm
Good.
gonna walk far back away.
Exactly. You see, I'm using 2 hooks with this thing. And he ain't even that mean. I've actually held him, free-handled him before. But...
Is this how big that they get?
Yeah, this is a male, about as big as a male gets.
How fast is the strike?
Up to 200 miles an hour. So fast that I don't even think anything on the planet can react to it. And the problem is that they're so accurate. Is they have these heat sensors and these big heat pits right in the front of their nose behind them horns.
Okay.
So where they can see the heat. I've seen him do a 180 strike behind him, completely behind him.
Okay.
Get a rat perfectly on the back of the neck and lift it up off the ground to where it couldn't hurt the snake. I've been bit by a viper before, I've been bit by a copperhead, and it bit me 3 times. And they're a slower striker, bit me 3 times before I even realized it bit me once.
And how did it affect you? I mean, you're alive.
Well, I actually almost died.
Oh, really?
So copperheads are supposed to be very minor.
Okay.
Minor snake bites.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is... I don't know if you got your light or anything, but...
Yeah, I adjusted the lights.
Here, let me make one. Flashlight going on them.
Copperhead, wow.
That's the rhino viper, though.
Rhino viper,
Yeah,
rhino viper.
this is the rhino viper.
And it's very poisonous.
Insanely venomous, yeah.
So this is also from a breeder?
No, this is from... He's actually a wild-caught specimen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you look right on his horns right there, you can see... Well, first of all, the classic arrow shape, but the horns are a sensory organ.
Okay.
But these guys have a range that's really far. This guy could... If you wanted to get my phone right here, he probably could.
Okay.
That's why I got the hook on him.
Beautiful.
He is the most... They're so stunning. And normally he's a lot more red and blue.
Okay.
But he's actually, I think, going to go into shed soon. But you see the high blues on his back and the high yellows. The reds aren't quite as prevalent, but he is still an absolutely gorgeous animal.
So where did you catch it from, if you don't mind me? What is his habitat?
You get imported, right?
Imported,
So he's from West Africa.
West Africa.
Around the Congo.
Okay. Congo, okay.
They're very closely related because of the gaboon viper.
Now, heard of the gaboon viper.
Massive, dude. Imagine a 45-pound version of this, and it's leaf litter colored.
45 pounds.
Yeah. This guy is maybe 3 pounds. But they'll be leaf litter colored. These guys blend in like anything. But I cannot, I'll show you a video later, I cannot stress how fast they strike. And what makes these guys so potent is isn't that they're that So they're not that venomous, but it's the amount. Right? So it's these guys have these vipers have, these are a big viper.
So they have huge, long veins?
Huge venom. So those, see how big his cheeks are?
Yes.
How those big kind of areas right back there?
Yep.
Those are venom glands. Those both big sacs right there are venom glands.
In that back corner. Oh, yep. And how big did this one get?
She won't get a whole lot bigger. She'll get smaller than the one upstairs. She'll get like 4 feet.
3-4 feet.
Here, these are my meanest things.
These are bush vipers.
These are these are African bush vipers.
African bush vipers. So how big do these get?
Not a whole lot bigger. Not a whole lot bigger.
And what's the strike on this one?
No anti-venom, probably won't kill you, will probably just cause decent necrosis. They're hemotoxic. So the hemotoxin is goes after your blood.
And what's their habitat again?
These guys are West African bush vipers.
West African bush.
So they're African.
African.
All these are from Africa. Look at the size of this one. This guy is massive for a blue tongue.
And what do you feed him?
He eats everything from like scrambled eggs. He eats mostly dog food, wet dog food.
Oh, okay.
And because they're omnivores.
Oh, nice. So
and
it's easy to maintain.
He actually ate a mouse today too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Live or just?
Not frozen.
Frozen.
Yeah. And then I'll show you his belly, which is here. It's a better lighting. It's all pretty and yellow or red and stuff. That cool red he's got. He's a nice dude.
So do you feed any of the snakes live or all frozen?
I feed the rhino live. He's the only one that likes live.
Okay.
And the cobras will take live, but it's just, I don't want to get them on it because they just snakes on live seem to be a bit more aggressive. And if they bite you, they're a lot less willing to let go because they're used to resistance under the bite.
Right.
So if you get bit during feeding time, if you feed a live animal snake, it's not going to let go.
Right.
She's also about 12 feet long.
12 feet long.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
Oh, this is good. Want to see me feed him something?
Sure, yeah, definitely. We'll love it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Try a little tug of war with him. I'll eat that whole thing. All in one bite.
Wow, beautiful, like a dinosaur.
Oh, he's the Jurassic Park model velociraptors off these guys.
Okay.
Their hands. You can see. Look at the size of these.
Look at the claws.
Look at the size of these things, dude. And they're razor freaking sharp. Grab his foot. See, like those talons are like that big. And what makes these different than a lot of other monitors is they have an extra little dagger part in the bottom of all the talons. It's for climbing in trees because they're so heavy.
Wow. I didn't even know. I know that the Gillian dragon is poisonous.
The Komodo dragon is, and the Gila monster is poisonous.
Gila monster's poisonous.
They're poisonous, yep. Venomous, sorry. Venomous. Keep saying poisonous. Yeah, they're very not. I'd honestly rather get bit by a Gila monster though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's because that thing will just all the bones in your hand too. Like I got bit with a glove on one time and it hurt.
Ooh.
Even with that was a venom defender,
Yeah.
and those things, not going through it, but. Wow, good job, buddy. go. Tug of war. That's where it's
So do you walk him to outside when it's warm? Nope.
Not yet. Once he's nicer.
Okay.
Because I don't want him to freak out and I have to pin him by the back of the neck and I'm gonna pick him up and walk him all the way back home. Always fucking.
How long have you?
Okay. When no one told me why it was going, just wanted them to fess up to why they fucked up.
Oh wow.
Because it had its tail before.
Yeah.
I saw it with its tail actually one time a few years back. So this is the exact one, but these guys are worth so much money though, like $6,000.
Are you gonna breed this one too? No. Okay.
I just like him. He's my velociraptor. And he's finally letting me pick him off. The dude, he did this to me the other day.
Oh wow.
Just by holding him, just climbing up my arm. So you gotta have like all that protective gear on. Because those talons are ridiculous. Ridiculous. And they only drink out of flowing water. So that's why I have that set up in there.
Oh really?
Making the whole...
Is there a reason why?
They just like running water apparently. And this is a subpar tank right now.
Okay.
What I'm doing is I'm gonna turn all my that whole area underneath the stairs, that closet, and there I'm gonna cut out the back of the closet and put glass all on the sides.
Oh yeah.
And so I have a whole big thing under the stairs.
Sweet.
Is gonna be him, yeah. Because this is definitely subpar. I mean, it's definitely more than a lot of people give. I mean, I got him. I guarantee you he was living in that for 2 months. Guarantee you. That's why his tail was all fucked up when I got it. Because he kept slamming it in there and like hurting it. And so it was, dude. It was so fleshy, fresh when I got it. But the dude said it was like a lesion. I don't believe him, bro. It was like something ripped it off.
Yeah.
Because the angle, when you look at the back of the tail, it's like it goes far up.
Right.
It's like something like fucking ripped it off, man. There he goes. Good boy. Good boy.
Wow.
And he already ate a gerbil earlier today too, so that'll be good for 4 days. There we go. An Indo-Chinese spitting cobra. Bam. Yeah, he's actually a really good guy.
Oreo.
Yeah, he's my flagship animal because I can actually just pick him up.
I've seen video of people holding cobras with no problem, so they're very smart and easy to tame.
If you get him as a baby and you get a good disposition baby and you put a lot of work in with him, you're gonna get a lot better results.
Okay.
Or I've been working with this snake for 2 years, over 2 years now.
Okay.
Oh, look at that, peeled right around my arm. But he
And what's their habitat?
these are Indo-Chinese.
Oh, that's the right you said.
Yep.
Okay.
So move it. Oh, he's kind of around my arm. Come on, buddy.
Wow. You look at white belly.
Yeah. Hey, Mom, I'm in the middle of doing some demonstrations right now. All right. It won't be much longer, though. I'll call you back in a little bit. Bye. Set him down in the kitchen and let him run around the ground.
And this is as big as it gets?
Yeah, it's about as big as it's a decent sized male.
Okay.
I've heard of them getting bigger, but not too much bigger. Someone said he has 7'1". I don't believe him.
Really?
I don't believe him. Almost twice this guy's length. He has a beautiful hood. If I can get him to do it. Oh, here we go. Look at that little bit of hood.
Look at that, yeah.
He's never spit at me though while handling him or nothing, or try to bite me or nothing. That's why I trust having them around people.
Wow. First I've seen a cobra in real life. Well, besides the zoo, you know.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't really give.
You don't meet a lot of people with cobras, man. See, I'm kind of jack of all trades. I kind of like
Yeah.
a little bit of everything, you know. The nicer ends of it, but I like. Oh, what? What? You gonna growl at me?
So do we growl like the king cobra does?
Oh, he'll get loud, yeah. Not as deep
Mhm.
because the king cobras are as loud, but
Mhm.
he's making puffs right now.
Nice.
This is definitely not a representation of most cobras, though.
Yeah.
Alright, he's starting out to pump me a little bit too much.
Oh, yeah, they was selling a lot of these. Are they pretty fast or?
They can be quick, but they're more. I mean, nothing fast. But he just lost his tail.
Yeah, and you said it doesn't grow back. Or really? That sucks.
A leopard gecko would. Some other kind do. Let me get a flash it on for you. Get that good color. There you go.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
There you go. The oranges on him are phenomenal, and the eyes too.
You just feed insects only.
He eats this stuff.
Oh, really?
Gecko diet. It's like a powder.
Alright guys, so that is the tour. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw, the exotic animals. Special thanks to Curtis for allowing me to stop by and film him and get information about his exotic pets. From cobras, you've seen monitor lizards, you've seen geckos, you've seen pythons, spitting cobras, pit vipers as well. So hopefully you like what you saw. Here is a link to his Instagram and YouTube page as well. If you want to follow him, check him out. He's very dope and knowledgeable on all of his animals and more. Also, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I will be filming more variety of different animals outside of reptiles. I'm just been trying to get to things that's easy access. So stay tuned for more. And once again, hit that subscribe button, please, right now. Like and share. Until next time, be blessed, and I'll see you guys later.